Work is underway in Mesa to preserve the desert's most precious resource, water.
SRP is drying out its canals this winter and relining them with fresh concrete to make sure no water is lost in decades-old cracks. Steve Nielsen got a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to pull this off in just a few weeks.
For these crews to be able to work on the canal, you have to dry it out. So that's why these gates are closed right here. The water slowly becomes a trickle down the way here, and that's where the real fun begins. Heavy machines tear through the concrete that's held in water for half a century. SRP's canals are the life of Phoenix, the main water source for much of the valley. The water they hold in the desert is important.
We don't want to lose any into the ground.
Justin Schonhoff says that's why this 6-mile stretch in Mesa is now dry, dammed up to make major changes.
1960 is when this was last done, and so it's time, it's due. Over time, the canal, the concrete gets thin and it starts to break just with the movement of the earth and that kind of stuff, storms. We do get some storm damage.
Once the water slows, a team of 30 jump in knee-deep.
We got to move SRP's smallest employees.
The algae-eating fish are corralled with nets, lifted by crane and moved elsewhere. Then skid steers move the silt, the muck, the mud, and dodge the debris.
So the guys are down there walking, and there's things submerged. They got to watch out because they don't want to trip over them, hurt themselves like that. So it's a big safety aspect.
We spotted a pile of trash ready to be cleared away.
Unfortunately, people like to put things in the canal for whatever reason. So, from shopping carts to barricades to, we've even found cars.
The concrete's then torn down with an excavator. Chunks are piled up before the concrete canal lining can be poured again to last another 60 years. They work fast every winter when agriculture water demand decreases. They have to do it now. The canal's far too necessary once the desert heats up.
We pull people from other departments to come help us out. They know we only have a 30-day window. It's a tight window to get a lot of work done.
December 20th, the gates will reopen and water will rush down this canal yet again. It doesn't mean their work's done, though. They'll start in another part of the valley and repeat this process for 30 days. Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.
Our canal system's amazing here. It really is.
Really cool to see, too.
All right, AAA predicting about 80 million people will travel for Thanksgiving.
And flyers will have some issues to navigate, partly because of a winter storm that's on the way. Fox's Oliviana Kelmes is live tonight at St. Louis Lambert International Airport with more. So what can travelers expect, Oliviana?
John, Christina, this Thanksgiving is really shaping up to be a busy one for air travel. In fact, there are about 5% more seats sold compared to last year, according to the travel site Hopper. But bad weather conditions could cause delays. We're expecting a winter storm to hit the Northeast starting on Thanksgiving Day, which could cause disruptions even onto your way home after Thanksgiving. Sunday is usually the busiest travel day after Thanksgiving. So this week, major hubs like Atlanta, Dallas, Denver, LA, and Chicago are bracing for the rush. AAA predicts more than 71 million Americans will hit the road. 6 million will fly, while over 2 million will travel by bus, train, or cruise. I spoke with Hopper's chief economist, who says many travelers this year are worried about disruptions.
About 87% of Hopper customers who hit the skies last year are worried about the impact of disruptions on their travel this year. Last year, we did see a 4 times higher disruption rate on the Sunday after Thanksgiving compared to Thanksgiving Day. Plan ahead, you'll need a little bit more time, and most important, download your airline's app.
Fortunately, airfare prices have been down about 4% this year as compared to last year. And if you're still looking to buy tickets for Christmas or New Year, you can still get a deal if you buy before or on December 3rd, which is considered Travel Tuesday. I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Oliviana, thank you. We've got a Fox 10 News alert. Arizona will resume executions possibly as soon as early next year. Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays has done an about-face on this issue. She says her department has finished its review of death penalty procedures and says the process is now safe and legal. Now, she will proceed with an execution warrant for Arizona death row inmate Aaron Brian Gunchus, sentenced to death for the murder of Ted Price. This ends a 2-year pause on executions in Arizona.